Can't quite believe we're here already, but it's the final official week of Season 1 of 2025. And it's time to jump into the Radical Esports Cup, which this week is at the Nürburgring. So with it being Nürburgring, this one runs a little bit differently. The qualifying session is detached from the main race session. So we haven't done the qualifying session yet. I am registered and waiting to get into there. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. I love driving around here. Very, very tricky though, and it's going to be very easy to make a mistake and invalidate my qualifying time. So if we're starting towards the back of the field, you'll know that my qualifying time didn't go so well. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let's jump in and see how it went. All right, here we are on the grid. So I said that I hadn't obviously qualified before doing the intro, and we've only 3 did qualifying. Got from P2 here. But the guy behind me, 7.3k, boom. Guy behind him, 3.5k, boom, 2.5k, boom, 2.4k, boom. You get the idea. Let's just survive the final race of the season here for the Radicals. It's 4 laps of Nords. And, yeah, also in this one, somewhere among the chaos dramas behind me is John Davey. John74 on YouTube. Down below in the description. But yeah, just hopefully we can have a good, clean race. But anyway, about to get underway.
Okay, standing start. Okay, Nick, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Green, green, green.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
All right, we're away. As predicted, we lost 2 positions, but we're away.
Your start's okay. We can build something from this. The guy in front is Harper, car number 2, and their rating is 3.5.
Not really interested in racing this guy.
Vieira, car number 1, is now leading.
On your left. Clear left.
Back to P2. For the time being.
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Oh, it's John behind me. I didn't realise that was John. Alright, chances are we're going to get absolutely swallowed up down the back straight here. Inadvertently put John under pressure there by, obviously not as quick out of that corner as John was, so John's now under pressure side by side. Try and give John some slipstream. Was out the carousel behind. Bought me a second. That's not going to buy me a second though, is it?
Pay attention to track limits, please, Nick. Car in front of us is Davy, car number 6, and their rating is 2.1. Don't be intimidated by this little shit, make him work for it.
Not paying any attention to him, Jim.
We've been warned about track limits. Watch those track limits or we'll get a penalty. We've been called into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh dear. Nords, Nords, Nords. Yeah, we didn't die from the first carousel, we died from the second. Oh well.
The gap to Mitchell ahead is increasing. It's now 1.9 seconds. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. 1. Box now.
28 seconds, alright, we'll
Left front,
deal with that.
96%.
And then we'll
Left
just
rear,
play it
98.
safe, I guess, for the rest of the race. What's the damage looking like real quickly? Alright, we've still got a rear wing, so that's the main thing. But yeah, car's not going to be great after this, but...
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Okay, Nick, the next car is car number 19. C license.
Sorry.
I've spent this lap sort of getting a feel for the car now. With the damage. Little bit of pulling to the left. And still holding third. Well done, John. Down a bit of performance in a straight line, I think.
Brian is gaining on you. The gap's now 3.4 seconds.
I expect Brian to catch me as soon as I'm running with damage. Since I haven't got anything to catch the guys in front.
You're reeling 17th place. In. The gap's now 2.9.
Quite a bit of understeer in the left-handers, it seems. This is where we're really going to hurt, here and on the Dottinger.
P19 is getting closer. The gap's now 1.9.
I've got understeer in the left. I think I'm going to have to really lift off quite a bit through this left-hander here, this fast left. Actually, given the speed we're going. Flat out almost. A little lift at the end there. Go right, Brian.
Car right. Clear right.
I'm holding him up.
Car ahead is Brian, car number 21, B licence, and their rating is 1.0. The gap ahead is now 1.4.
Understeer there, like
The leader has
just
just done a
had to back off the throttle
6.7 seconds.
towards the end of the corner there. Right, we're running second last of the runners. Not really a lot I can do with the damage, unfortunately. John is still holding P3 by the looks of it. Just done a 6:27. Leader's done a 6:18. 9 seconds quicker than John. Wow. He is 7.3k rated, so... How much time there I've lost on the straight.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Incident in Chicana Hohenrhein. We think it might be Hamilton. There's an incident in Speed Schmitz curve. It looks like Harper. 16th place. 2 to go. Okay, Nick. The next car is Taylor, car number 23, and their rating is 0.6.
Alright, P16 after a few people have had incidents there.
The gap in front is now 1.9.
Right in front is 0.6k rated, but with our straight line speed issues, we've struggled to catch up on the straights. Try and make it up in corners if we can. It's going to be tricky. Gained a few attempts, but then it just...
now 1.9.
It's going to extend again here. So... I'm kind of trying to be mighty in the braking zones, mighty in the corners. We want to try and catch. Like that. Obviously, when I say mighty, it's all relative to what Herman in front will be doing. It'd be better to say mightier than Herman. Got a bit of draft now, so helps a little bit down here. Even still, we're still losing ground.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 24 Celsius.
I mean, even if we do get past Herman, I don't think we're going to be able to hold the position all the way to the end, because he'd just get me straight back on the Dottinger on the final lap.
There's an incident in Steyerstrecke. Yellow flag.
With a freebie.
On your left.
Clear
left.
Okay, Nick. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Did not anticipating to be going that slowly. Oh man, this is dangerous.
Fastest lap for Vieira, 6:18.2. Incident in Klein's carousel. Looks like it's Brian. You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Oh man, this guy's so slow.
You're losing time here, man. We need to pass him. He's slow into Speed Schmidt's curve.
Don't think I can get past him though, that's the problem. I haven't got the straight line speed to get near him on the straights. Saying that, we've got a bit of straight line speed.
All right, Nick, you've got half your fuel left.
We are gaining a little bit here. At the standings temporarily, looks like John has lost P3.
There's an incident in Speed Schmidt's curve. We think it might be Roman. 13th place. One more lap to go.
On your right. Clear right.
Good pass. Eyes front.
I'm putting enough distance through this quite twisty section so that it can't come back at me on the straight. It's going to be mighty against me now that I haven't got any draft or anything.
To Taylor behind is now 1.9 seconds.
Of course, everybody's free to run their own race, but if that had been me in that position, I think I would have just conceded the place a lot earlier. You could have clearly seen in the mirrors that the guy, I was all over the back of him. But so everybody's free to run their own race and how they want to run it. Very lucky to get away with that with only single X there, because it was pretty dangerous at the back there. A lot worse if we'd have in a much tighter section of the track. There'd have been an Armco barrier there.
gap to Taylor behind is increasing. It's now 5.5.
Well, we've recovered to P12. Had a pretty good run since lap 1. Just lap 1 was that little anomaly, that blip that we'll choose to forget. With the double hit there. First one wasn't too bad. It was the second one that really did the damage on the exit of the carousel, mini carousel. Lost a second to Herman there. But we should be able to pull that back through this section. I think actually we already have pulled that back, so and more, so
That's a new fastest lap for Vieira, 6:17.6.
don't need to really push too hard here.
Good racing.
Just having to lift up a little bit there through that left-hander. Giving ourselves enough of a gap now, so yeah, we should be home and dry. Just need to navigate the final chicane, final complex. A good race, I enjoyed it. May not have gone the way I wanted it to, but certainly damage limitation from lap 2 onwards. Very lucky to only have 30 seconds of required repairs as well. That could have been a lot worse. As fair as the same amount of repairs we had in Long Beach last week. Just obviously we had to take a bigger hit there because we lost the lights. And that's a stupid end. Pushing too hard when I don't need to. Silly. Very silly.
P11, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Alright, well, let's go and take a look at the results, I guess. Not really a lot else to say after that one. Set it all down the dottinger, so yeah, let's go and take a look at the results. This was the one and only split, and the strength of field was 1,688. We were car 14, started second, came home in P11. We didn't actually set a clean lap in this one, unfortunately, but our fastest lap of the race was a 6-minute 43.571. Obviously, that was with damage. The leader, Lucas, who won the race, set a 6-minute 17.597. So I make that a 27 second difference between my lap and theirs, but none of my laps were really instant or damage free. So yeah, I don't expect to be competing with a 7.3k driver anyway. We had 7 instant points and we take 57 championship points. Despite the number of incident points, we gain a small bit of safety rating, 0.02, taking us to 2.35. And we gain 19 I rating, taking us to 1,442. I just thought it would also be interesting to take a look at the results here, as I don't normally take a look at the overall standings when I finish the season. But after that race, overall, we currently sit in 92nd position in the championship, which isn't too bad a result, I don't think. There's 2,921 participants overall, so to be inside the top 100 is a pretty good achievement for myself. Looking at the Division 5 standings, we actually finish in 3rd position this season with 433 points. So yeah, we take bronze in the Division 5 standings, which is really, really good. And looking at the standings for the UK and Ireland club, we actually come home in 14th position. So inside the top 20 is, yeah, pretty good going, considering never driven this car before this season. And, you know, it's not been the easiest of seasons for us. So, yeah, really happy with those final standings as of the time of this recording. So there we go, guys. That was the race, and that brings our season of racing in the Radicals to a close. Wasn't really the swan song I was hoping for, but the fact that we actually came away with a double green result is still pretty good, especially when we had to drive 3 laps with a heavily damaged car. We could have got more safety rating had I not decided to push too far into the final corner. But yeah, you know what? I'm happy with it. It's been a very interesting season. I feel like I've learned a lot about the car and how to drive the car, even if I haven't always been able to put that into practice. And yeah, I'll be sad not to be racing this as one of my main cars next season, but hopefully I'll still be able to jump in it from time to time and have some more fun with it. I know there is a community event coming up in a couple of months' time, which is going to feature the Radicals. So yeah, we'll definitely be jumping in the Radical again for that. But no, thoroughly enjoyed this season. Unfortunately didn't pick up the win in the Radicals, but yeah, we've definitely learned a lot about the car, and yeah, I feel like it's been a really positive experience for me. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for being on this journey with me this season. If you did enjoy it, please consider giving it a like, and if you want to see more racing content from me, make sure to hit subscribe, because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved in iRacing, head down to the description where you'll find a link, and hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.